everyone to the show today. Today is a special live edition of the Camille Kdhar cooking show because we're discussing a very important topic.
What's the topic?
Well, if you didn't really interrupt, you would have known by now. But since you ruined the moment, the topic is sex.
I love sex.
So back to our show.
Brief note from our sponsors.
Don't do drugs. Eat popsicles.
And we're back with a special guest. Sit down, Billy. We don't want to create an awkward situation now, do we? We have a special interview today to help kids like Billy learn the dangers and alternatives of sex. So now we have an interview from our special correspondent, Lucas Ragazzi.
Hello, I am special correspondent for the Camille Kdhar cooking show, and I'm here with my sexual assistant, Jennifer Fusco.
Hi, I love sex.
All right, now we're here to look for any passerbyers to ask them about sex and contraception among teenagers. Let's go. Oh look, I think I spotted one. Oh my goodness, we have found our passerby. What a coincidence. She's a pharmacist.
Let me remind you, this was not planned.
I have a few questions to ask her about sex.
So, what is your view on sex on young teenagers?
Well, young teenagers it's not a very good idea to have sex. Your most likely thing to do is you should be abstinent. Abstinent is the only form of prevention against STIs and pregnancies that's 100% effective. But if you are going to have sex, you should always use a condom because they are 97% effective with spermicide, or use a form of birth control as the pill.
Do you think abstinence portrays a bad image on teens?
Well, Jennifer, abstinence does have negative side effects to teens being abstinent because, it's not the generally sociable, acceptable thing to do when you're a teenager. But, remaining abstinent will help you in the long run, and you will remain a confident and self-respected person.
What if people are still giving teens a hard time?
Well, you can always talk to a guidance counselor, pharmacist, a parent, anyone that would support you in your decisions and could have possible advice.
Thank you for your time, doctor.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Thanks, Lucas, for that awesome report. I think it's my duty to educate the public on the birth control systems available. Thank you for that. When dealing with birth control, there are several types of methods. The most popular include barrier, hormonal, surgical, traditional, and delaying sexual involvement. Delaying sexual involvement, aka abstinence, is the only way that you can be 100% sure that you won't get pregnant or get an STI. Four main barrier methods are female condom, male condom, cervical cap, and diaphragm. The male condom is the most popular of these and is 97% effective against STIs and pregnancies, but only when used properly. Some hormonal barriers include birth control pill, Depo-Provova, and the emergency contraceptive pill. These work by altering the hormones in your body so you won't get pregnant. Depending on the type, there are different efficiencies of preventing pregnancies, but they're 0% efficient against preventing STIs. There are also surgical barriers. These include a vasectomy and tubal ligation. These work by surgically preventing fertilization. They're 0% effective against STIs. There are also traditional methods. These include douching, withdrawal, calendar method, and basal body temperature. These are bad and don't usually work. They kind of suck, so don't use them. Are we done? After the break, we have some statistics for you. They're shocking.
An estimated 12% of boys and 13% of girls have had sexual intercourse by ages 14 or 15, according to a new study based on data that the teenagers reported to a national survey, according to Statistics Canada. In addition, about 3 in 10 young people who have had sex with multiple partners in the past year had not used a condom the last time they had intercourse, according to Statistics Canada. According to CCHS data, 4% of 15 to 24-year-olds who have had sex at least once reported having been diagnosed with an STD. The true figure is likely higher than reported because of possible lack of symptoms and awareness, according to Statistics Canada. The younger the person gets involved with sex, the greater the chance of receiving an STD, according to kidshealth.org. 1 in 4 sexually active teens will receive an STD, according to teachtowait.com.
That's all for today. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. Happy sex!